Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of the classic Wrestling Prime. I am your host, Tom Dog, the Bolton Broadcasting, bring you here on this fine Friday evening. And yeah, this is going to be an amazing, an interesting show. We're gonna talk more about. We're gonna talk about who Jay Uso is going to pick if he picked anything. SmackDown just happened a little while ago. Um, got some results here for you, and find out if he has made a decision about um, who Jay Uso is going to fight. And um, this is going to be a very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting show. Well, it's also um, pretty much defend Jay's victory at Royal Rumble too, because a lot of people are still complaining that he won. So I'm going to try to settle everything and get that out of the way and everything like that. Um, chat is open. Come on in, say hi if you're watching. Um, like I said, we're gonna have some fun here today. Um, this episode is brought to you by W Energy. And what is W Energy? What is it really? It's an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial colors, flavors, or dyes, and zero chances of you laying down for anybody. So if you don't want to get that 3 count, then I strongly suggest you go to w.gg right now and you use that promo code that you see on the screen right now, that promo code BRILL, at the checkout, and save 10% on your purchase. Anything in the store, it's 10% off um, on your at the store. And yeah, enjoy the fine products that they have that W has to offer. So yeah, definitely check that out, and you will love it. You will absolutely love it. I guarantee it. I've had it before. It's wonderful, and you'll feel like a champion every time. So go again. That's w.gg. Use that promo code BRILL at the checkout to save 10% on your purchase. Now, I'm not going to overshot it like I did on Wrestling Prime Elite. So, but we will do that again tomorrow. So, um, speaking of which, um, I've I made my official decision on the scheduling of Wrestling Prime. Fridays, the original Fridays will now be the original Wrestling Prime that you're seeing right now, the WWE version. And on Saturdays, will be Wrestling Prime Elite. So that is my official decision moving forward. And the only time where it will change, where it will change up, is that if there's a pay-per-view on Saturday. Because I know there are going to be some pay-per-views on Saturday that I will be reviewing, and since WWE has been doing pay-per-views on Saturday, on Saturdays for the most part, but we're going to do it that we're going to do it then. As far as now with wrestling, with WrestleMania coming up, those are now 2-night events, as well as SummerSlam. Those are going to be Saturday and Sunday. Those will be done on Saturday and Sunday. When it comes, and we'll do special shows on Friday with Wrestling Prime Elite. So yeah, we'll do that. And then if there's any pay-per-views with Wrestling Prime with AEW, then we'll do those on Sundays, sometimes Saturdays, because I know that there's going to be All In there's going to be an All In pay-per-view on Saturday. So yeah. But enough about AEW. Let's talk all the stuff that WWE has brought to us almost a week after Royal Rumble. I want to talk a little bit about Royal Rumble too. Because there has been a lot of issues going on there. And I've noticed it, and I don't know if you noticed it too. But to me, I didn't think John Cena was gonna they messed up on a couple of things. Number one, they messed up with Charlotte Flair, because they booked her to be a part of Royal Rumble. They booked her to be at the Royal Rumble. They had her advertised for that she was going to make her long-awaited return to the WWE ring. And so yeah, that was mistake number one. They should have kept that. And I think I addressed this last week on the review, that Charlotte Flair should have been a surprise, not addressing that she was going to go into the Royal Rumble. So that's mistake number one. Mistake number two is that word got out that she was going to be pushed after Royal Rumble. And for those who have been in WWE, who have been fans of WWE for a long time, would know that with that stuff leaking out, that means that she's going to win the Royal Rumble. So if they're going to be booking her to be in main events at after Royal Rumble, then yeah, she's going to win the Royal Rumble. And looks like I think she already made her decision. We're going to find out on the SmackDown review. Now on to John Cena. Now, I'm not mad that that he said that he was going to go into the Royal Rumble. I'm not mad at that because that's good. He went up there and said, you know what, I'm going to go into the Royal Rumble. That's fine. That's fine. What I'm upset about is that they spoiled it. They spoiled his. WWE spoiled his booking. What I mean by that, you take a good look at the promo to all the promos leading up to Royal Rumble, the advertisements that were bringing up to Elimination Chamber. Okay. And John Cena already and even confirmed this too. And even they did it. They did a promo at the Royal Rumble, and what that was that John Cena was going to be in the Elimination Chamber. So I'm thinking you just kind of spoiled it by we knew that you were going to be in the Elimination Chamber. So you just basically gave away your spot on predicting whether or not to win the Royal Rumble. So WWE messed up on that. And yeah. And now so yeah. So now we don't know what's in the cards for John Cena leading up to WrestleMania. Is he going to be main eventing? We don't know. We honestly have no idea. So yeah, this is a really big they kind of messed that up a little bit. That why would you mention that? Why would you mention that? And that just means that we're not going to vote for you to, because there's a lot of people that do gamble. There was actually a DraftKings prediction, and yeah, they messed it up. They messed it up. So and yeah, I think booking John Cena was is a little bit rocky at this moment, but I think that we're going to see him. I think we will see a belt on him at WrestleMania. So I'm already calling it now. I know that the official there's already three. John Cena and two other names have been confirmed for the Elimination Chamber match. So yeah. But I'm already making my early prediction that I think John Cena is going to win that. And but the question is, who is John Cena going to face? But we have to wait for Jey Uso to make up his mind on who he's going to fight, and that's going to segue into our Royal Rumble, into our SmackDown review. So Jey Uso opened up the show tonight, and it's, and of course, Jay, of course, talked about um, winning the Royal Rumble before, about him winning the Royal Rumble, and then after he said what he had to say, um, which was good, Jay asked Cody to come out to the ring, and you know, and of course, Cody congratulated Jay for his for Jay's Rumble victory, and Uso was open about that, and he said, "Listen, I'm in a tight spot. Um, me winning the Rumble, I know I have a choice, and that is Cody Rhodes about Cody Rhodes or Gunther, and you know we've been you know and it was he was in a tight spot, and then Uso was like, we were tag champions together, and but I'm faced with a decision, with a choice. Either I go go in WrestleMania against you, or leave WrestleMania with you side by side as both champions if I decide to go against Gunther. And to sum things up, Cody said that he said he's walking out of Mania with the title no matter what. Um, you know, I don't think that they're hinting that Cody's going to turn heel. Um, to me, I don't think that that's going to happen. I really don't, because Cody is loved. He is loved by the kids. When he goes up there and signs the autographs, autographs the signs and everything like that. That's cool, and he's shaking hands, kissing babies and stuff like that. He's a he's a old school gentleman, and he's conducting himself really well outside of the ring. So, with that being said, um, would Cody um, go in there at WrestleMania against Jey Uso? I don't know. I really don't know about I really don't know that I don't as much as a lot of people would love to see that fight. I think that there's something better for Cody to step into the ring to. And I think that I think there's going to be something more for WrestleMania for Cody Rhodes, and and for Jey Uso as well too. I don't think Jey and Cody are going to clash at WrestleMania. What I think Gunther is going to be the one to catch that in, because there's got to be a baby face and there's got to be a heel. Let's make in And nobody wants to see, nobody. I don't think anybody wants to boo Cody Rhodes out of the building. It's virtually impossible. I mean, it is possible, but in the case like this, with Jay and Cody being so close as they were, I think it would make sense for Cody and Jay to stand in the middle of that ring, holding the belts. Excuse me. Or maybe eventually Cody can will start feeling some sort of jealousy if Cody loses at WrestleMania and Jay wins. But I don't think Jay and Cody are going to be in the ring against each other. I don't think that's going to happen. What I do think, and I'm making my early prediction, Jay's going to fight Gunther. And I'll tell you why. If you saw Saturday night's main event back in December, or no, not in December, but last month in January. A lot of people loved that match, including myself. As a matter of fact, I reviewed it. And how close Jay came. He was this close of beating Gunther at Saturday night's main event. And he lost. That's just going to inspire Gunther. I mean, that's just going to inspire Jay to go out there and say, look, you beat me at main event, at Saturday night's main event. And now that I won the Royal Rumble, I am inspired to go after you at WrestleMania and snag another opportunity to beat you in the ring for that belt. Because we already saw on Monday Night Raw that Gunther already issued a warning and saying, listen, if you choose me, I am going to make, between now and WrestleMania, I am going to make your life a living hell. Those were Gunther's words. And that is a classic heel. That is a classic heel tactic that just says, Jay, you gotta pick Gunther. Because we know how Jay operates. And he goes, bring whatever hell you want to give me. Because I am going to go after you. I'm going to go after you. So bring whatever you got. Because at WrestleMania, I am going to beat you. I came close last time, but this time I'm going in there. So, yeah. I think that's going to happen. I would rather much see, no offense to Cody. I want to see Cody. I want to see Gunther and Jey Uso main event WrestleMania. I think that that'll be great. Now, another interesting point: who, at which night would Jey Uso go after the belt? At which night? Night one or night two? Simple answer. It has to be done on night two. It has to be done on night two. It cannot be done on night one. Can't. It just can't. This is a big moment for if they're gonna book Jey Uso into winning the Royal into winning WrestleMania and walking out as the champion. It's got to be done on night two. It has to be done. Cody can only be done on night one. Has to be. Because it makes more sense that way. Hold on 1 second. I want to catch my breath. Because yeah. Okay, that was good. So, um, um, so then after that happened, that happened. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga came out. And they talked some trash before, and they were talking trash to both Jay and Cody before brawling. Um, Fatu um, was beating down Cody. Then Jay came from behind, came in with a super kick. Then Rose came in with a Cody Cutter, and of course they worked together to set up a tag team match for later on, which was confirmed after a commercial break that Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga was going to go up against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. And yeah, it was a pretty good segment. And up next, but before we do that, um, I do have to take a little bathroom break. I do apologize for that, but I'm 46 years old and my bladder has been acting like it's 50. So, so with that being said, um, I am going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back. We're going to finish off the rest of the show. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So sorry about that. Nature calls. So okay, where were we? Okay. Um, first match of the night was Piper Niven versus Bianca Belair for the Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And just seeing if there's anything worth noting here. No, no, it was it's just a regular um, um, so yeah, just a regular match and everything like that. What you would see on nothing too interesting, just back and forth stuff and everything. And Bianca Belair defeated Niven, and Bianca Belair has gone on to compete in the women's elimination chamber. Uh, so yeah, I'm trying to get a graphic for I gotta update it. All right. Yeah, it just makes no sense that there's only one graphic for it. So all right, so she is Bianca Belair goes in there. So, Pretty Deadly versus DIY. Um, um, okay match. Um, Pretty Deadly defeated DIY. Um, then the qualifying match for the men's elimination chamber: Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. And so yeah, this was a pretty good triple threat, and yeah, this was a really good setup. Basically, um, McIntyre has a few choice words. Then Jimmy came out, and then they started trading words, and then LA Knight kind of broke that up. So yeah. So it was a pretty decent one and everything like that. Everybody was so into it, and oh, excuse me. And then Jimmy, uh, and then McIntyre, um, 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 hit a Claymore after a BFT was on Jimmy, and McIntyre won the match and is going on to the men's elimination chamber with John Cena and CM Punk, and so that's where it stands right now. John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk, and so yeah, it looks like there's the clash between Punk and McIntyre has may still continue, and so yeah, that is that's where it stands right now, and hold on, I'm just determined. I'm just determined to get this graphic for the women. We gotta update that. Oops. Maybe I can get the bracket up here. I doubt it. I'm just determined to get this. Let's see. Ah, perfect. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So, okay. Okay, on with the show. Up next was Akira Tozawa against Carmelo Hayes. Um, decent match. Carmelo Hayes defeats Tozawa. Um, Kevin Owens pretty much explained his actions on in regards to Monday Night Raw. He and he blamed Sami Zayn for not having his back at in the ladder match at Royal Rumble. And so yeah, it was um, so yeah, it's pretty much like that. So um, Kevin Owens is pretty much in pain at this moment, and so yeah, that was the moment coming out of this. Um, Another qualifying match is A Bliss going up against Candice LeRae. Um, this this was a highly predictable match, and I'm not going to bore anybody with details of what happened, but Bliss won. so um, so yeah, so here's where it stands right now as far as and apologies, but oh, wrong one. There. Oops. Luckily, there was no naughty bits. Otherwise, I would have been booted. But yeah, So yeah, that's where it stands right now. Bliss and Liv and Belair, they are going on to the Elimination Chamber. 3 more names will be announced uh, beforehand. So yeah, got a few more weeks before that happens. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, March 1st is going to be the actual date. So yeah. Then main event is of course Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes going up against Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And decent tag match, and yeah, this was pretty good. And um, Rhodes and Uso beat Fatu and Tonga, and then after the match, Solo Sikoa came out and attacked Cody Rhodes. So yeah, that is what happened. So, so yeah, that is all she wrote when it comes to that. So yeah, um, pretty good lineup and everything, and yeah, looking forward to seeing uh, so yeah. Okay. What else is going on in the world of WWE? Um, oh yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Um, um, so Monday on Raw, um, the qualifying match will be Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul. Um, and then for the women, it's going to be Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. And On SmackDown, we have um, we have Naomi against Chelsea Green, and another triple threat for the men's qualifier: Damian Priest, Braun Strowman, and Jacob Fatu. Personally, I think all three of them should be in. That's what I think. That's what I think. So I just don't want to see. I just don't want to see Logan Paul in there. Everybody knows why. Oh, now they have the graphic. Ugh, so bad. They updated the graphic. Oh yeah. WWE is going to have a new wrestling show, and it's going to be launching on Tubi. It's going to be called WWE Evolve, and it's going to be on the same night as, and of course, it's going to be on the same night as AEW. So, um, August 31st, Clash in Paris. Um, Vengeance. Vengeance is going to be next week for NXT. I was hearing rumors um, about Roman Reigns. I think he might be missing out. Let's find out. Okay, nothing on Roman. I don't see nothing on Roman. Find out. That's okay. So yeah, there's so there's rumor flying around that Roman Reigns is out for the foreseeable future. Um, there was no injury update. Michael Cole said that he was going to be out of action for the foreseeable future. And so I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I don't know. But then I guess there is an injury. Um, so I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, that's just very confusing right now. So as soon as we figure out what happened, I will relay that information as soon as I hear something. So I will find I will find word. So I will get to the bottom of this. So okay, with that being said, I'm gonna call it a night here. Unless there's some questions or comments that anybody wants to ask me. If not, thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below who you think Jey Uso is going to fight at WrestleMania. Let us know in the comment section down below. And yeah, and support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself, and that is laying the smackdown on that subscribe button. We will see you all here again next week on the new official day for the original Wrestling Prime. So yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to be doing a live reaction to AEW Collision. So yeah, that's tomorrow, and then of course every Thursday is Channel X. So yeah, have a good night, everybody, and till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night. Ooh, excuse me. Have a good night, everybody. See you then.